Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from Denver. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Here's Brown. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Got it. Ready? Cougar 19.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3. Now Brown. And just a short pickup there to about the 44. They'll come up on a second down and 8. This one is caught by McKenzie. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Carter is the motion man. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point up and good from Moody. Broncos are out to a 10-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it up. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready up.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go play action with Nix. He finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
19, target.
A carry here for Brown. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And he is going to have the Broncos' 1st down. He'll wind up getting the yards they need on 4th and 3. And he's taken down on what should be the final play. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a give on the ground. And the Broncos are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Moody's extra point is good. And the Broncos move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Whoa! And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer. Take up.
Here's Nix to throw. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
We'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Mustang 19. 79 Bronco. Huh.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete. McKenzie with it. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Denver first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
70 Lion. Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. The Broncos are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Charvarius Ward.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. He's got his man Carter. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Broncos 24, Chiefs nothing.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Mahomes now on second down. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Second down, Nix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Lions. Check go.
Throwing, Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Yellow.
Carter is the motion man. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Throwing is Mahomes. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. Third and a yard.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Broncos are going to have what looks to be a first and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Ready.
He'll try to run this one in. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Denver. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Patrick to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Throwing is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. And even 30 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Mahomes now to throw again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball.
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. Now, how about this? It's a fake. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Slot man in motion right. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. They send him right out of the slot. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. Nick snap. On 1st and 10. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Jacob Howling, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He's going to have a Broncos 1st down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6, and it'll move the chains. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.